How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is Sword of the Evening, and we are back on our CK3 AGOT House Celtigar playthrough with Lord Arthur the Worthy Celtigar. Last episode, we hatched a dragon, and we've named it Celtigares. It is a destined and titanic Leviathan dragon, so that's pretty interesting. And we hatched it in the Valyrian colony of Casteria. Currently growing the colonies greatly. We have House Jaharion taking over the lead there, while we also help build up some of these settlements into true cities. We've also became the Lord Paramount of the Crown Lands, and of course we renamed it the Claw. King Aegor the Shy is Targaryen, is the king of the Seven Kingdoms. The Baratheons are still around. They seem to have subjugated the Dornish. Reynard Tyrell, Daemon the Worthy, the Targaryens there. The Reach own, or not the Tullys, not the Targaryens. It seems the Reach own a little bit. Tyrells do, of the neck. I don't know if I'm a big fan of that. And of course, Alan Stark. That makes up the Seven Kingdoms there. Sotheros. We have the snakes here, so somewhere in here is the Blackstone Toad. And then there's also the Western Isles. So obviously we're gonna come and check out our dragon a little bit. Celtigares, the bronze-looking dragon. Why do I have to tame the dragon when it's bonded to me? Wild. I guess we can't bond with our dragon right now. That's weird. However, we can go to some of our kids here. I think we have some dragon eggs. We have an ivory dragon egg, a primrose dragon egg. Yep. So Daeron is our heir. He is Maegor. We are going to give Maegor a dragon egg. See if he's able to hatch the primrose dragon egg. And we'll keep the second one. Our wounds have healed, which is great. We're 53 years old. Scarred. Stolen Keg, this is Shiara Celtigar. Gregorius is cool. A bow. You know what, we'll pay for you to make a bow. And Renfred Knollwood seems to be a horrible knight. King Aegor wants to give us a wild... Aegor wants to give us a wild hare hide. Okay. I'll accept that. Don't know why. We're gonna pardon our tutor here. Don't know what she did. Don't really care. And we hold one too many here, but we want to get the Empire title, so I'm just gonna take the hit. And we're going to come down here and invest some more into our settlements so that they can eventually be feudalized. So we need a development score of 3 or higher. Currently at 0. Which is not very good. Having some knights qualify, which is great. Sounds like a bunch of wolves over here. So we're gonna keep buffing the morale, obviously. Or not morale, the the development, obviously, is what we want. So we're maxed out on level 3 there. Rennifer Fishwell wants to marry a woman named Walessa. She is insane in the membrane. And that's okay. So we're just going to keep buffing. Go ahead and get a trade post there. We'll come to Illyria, and we'll upgrade it to a level 3 settlement. And can we restore the ruins here in Valyria? Claim what was lost. The time has come to act on your ambitions. The shattered lands have been surveyed and a plan is in place. Though perilous, the opportunity to restore life to these forsaken grounds is within reach. Roads must be mapped, supplies gathered, settlers recruited, and a leader appointed. So we could do it ourselves. Or we can send a trusted vassal to do it. See who's available. That's a courtier that could do it. We could do our father, 72-year-old Ormond Massey. There's Kristen Celtigar. You know what? We'll send Crispin to do it, our brother. Or our cousin or whatever. Valar Lannister. One of our family members. We'll have him do it. Crispin Celtigar. Come and restore Valyria for us. En route to Valyria. Towards a promising new beginning. A stone egg. We'll try another. Give him the ivory egg. So Daeron Celtigar, our son and heir. Valerion. I think we're gonna name him Arthur. After us, Daeron's father, we're gonna do that. And of course, we'll go ahead and educate him. He didn't get any traits or anything. Secret has been exposed, don't really care. We have a court event here. We'll have some items to throw down real quick. Building construction debuff, we'll grab that. Even though it says that it's a stone egg, you can still give it to another kid and then there's a chance that they'll hatch it, so I'm not gonna waste that. Orson Peril, our knight, he's one-eyed, he's got some decent stats there. It came to me in a dream. Generous Lord Paramount, let me express all my gratitude and bring you the very good tidings, Orson exclaims while hurling to me. I've been thoroughly enjoying the quarters you have assigned me. They are spacious, so I can pace around while thinking and work without being disturbed. The view of the gardens is breathtaking, inspiring, and the bed, oh the bed, it feels so comfortable. I feel like sleeping in a cloud. In fact, a heavenly inspiration to make your project even better just came to me while sleeping, and I need to hurry back to work. Slightly better, higher better. Yeah, we'll do the higher better. So, do we have somebody you can marry? Sure, marry the Hightower girl. Inspiration, a motto for the ages. Sure, sounds lovely. So we can spend some more cash here. The banner rises. Your expedition that you have commanded has borne fruit. Your appointed leader reports the first stones have been laid and the fires now warm the bellies of settlers. It is a beginning humble, perhaps, but carried on the back of your vision. The wild is beaten back, if only by inches, and the land stirs once more. Call the banners in law. In time it will thrive. In time it will remember whose banner made it possible. To claim what was lost. Yeah, so we're gonna expand some more. We're gonna take the settlement debuff, but I don't really care. We make enough cash. And we're gonna send another Celtigar probably to do it. We're not sending our wife to do it. Bartimus, our brother, he's married to the Stark girl. Probably not him. We're gonna send Corwin. Actually, no, we're gonna send Meryl. Look at this fucking beefy guy. You want to become a knight? The best way to do it is by fighting off... Yeah, we're gonna send Meryl to do it. He's unwed. He's a big fucking guy. We're gonna send Meryl. Well, maybe not. Maybe there's somebody else who I would rather send. Tydos Wickling. Robert. He's got some great stats. Why aren't you... Aegon of House Hurley's. You know what? We're gonna do that. We're gonna send this Valyrian house to do it. He's married to Jaina Celtigar. We're gonna send Aegon to do it. However, Robert here, he is intelligent. Orson's composite bow. Very good. We got a bow. Gonna pause real quick. We're gonna raise him up to nobility. We're gonna pay the 50 gold and the 200 prestige, and I'm gonna change it. His name, I don't really like white tier. So I'll be back in just a moment. Right, so we're back. We have Robert Redshore. He's a crown lander. And we just, I don't know, just something off the top of my head. However, he is a flexible leader, inspiring blade master, and he has some amazing stats. So we're obviously gonna find him a wife. He's 38. There is Barbary Sand, who is from House Dane. I think we should try and find him an inheritable. Could have him wed a Celtigar. We have Eleanor, who is an Amazonian pretty. Nala Rivers, who's beautiful. 24. I think I'm actually just going to have him marry the Rivers girl. Come here to Robert here. Yeah, we don't want our kid to be... We don't want our 6-year-old to be a drunkard. Huh. Reeking of meat and stolen treats. Wild. Sweet. She doesn't become drunk. That's good. We need a new spy master. The last one must have died. And it'll be this Hartarley guy. He's a genius, which is always good. He's got 18 intrigue. So I'll have him go there. We need to increase some development here. So we're gonna start in Tyria. How long is that gonna take? 7 months? Not too bad, actually. Increase development by 1. Nice. The banner rises as Aegon Hurley's and his spouse, Jaina Celtigar. Or Paramount, the miser. Okay. You want your heir to come and learn. Of course, he's welcome. Rakoris, thick as thieves. Traveling reports from our settlement in Rakoris. The revenues from the province have shown a slow but constant decline, and in turn, the banditry has riven. Damon here, 25-year-old, fortune builder, ambitious, greedy, and deceitful. A local overseer I appointed and is in cahoots. We don't really want unofficial. So where is that? We gotta fix that, obviously. New acquisitions. I wouldn't mind getting a book. New visitor, come on in. Right, so where are these guys at? Bandits. We're gonna get rid of the bandits there. Use some more cash down here. And we will build a port. We're upgrading the settlement here. And Baylor Toria. So Baylor Toria has been built up here. Obviously gonna build some more. We're gonna get it a port. Any stewardship perk. Parageld. Max extra tax. Upgrade the harbor there. I think I actually want to build a city here. Never mind, we can't do it. We're missing some cash. We have some decisions here. Pay homage, hold court. We can attend a feast, petition the king. Not too worried about any of that. Grant vassals to their rightful liege. Who am I granting? Sure, we're gonna grant him to the rightful liege. Oh, he formed the Blackwater Rush, that's why. The miser. Our grandson Adrian can find a spouse here. Hayel Vincent of a Targaryen offshoot house we could wed. She's beautiful, temperate. There's a Baratheon who's also beautiful. Manderlys. What does he have? Hale. I think we're actually gonna do that. As much as I don't like the Targaryen offshoot houses. These ones. Because all of them are Aegon the Unworthy's bastards. Crispin Celtigar. Why not give you fortification rights? And low taxes, low feudal levies. Sure. We want to make Valyria benefit as much as we can. Renifer, give us some cash. Crispin, I'm not going to take cash from you. Robert, not going to do that either. We need a Castellan. Alton, our brother. Go ahead and negotiate with our vassals. Get us some more cash. I'm surprised about how Turinair, how stable the realm has been. Prince Magon has no dragon and he's trying to hatch one. Somebody is trying to kill our courtsmith. That's not good. Somebody's plotting against Eleanor as well. By the way, she is fucking massive. I don't know why we have you imprisoned. What did you do? We're gonna send you to the Night's Watch. Oh, hey, he accepted it that time. We're gonna move up to High Crown Authority. And, oh yeah. Intrigue, redouble guards because people are trying to kill people. Somebody's trying to seduce Eleanor. By the way, she is Amazonian and pretty. She's brave. We're gonna find her a spouse. Somebody's gonna be very lucky. Also, if I remember correctly, House Celtigar owns the twins. This is Anno Celtigar, married to a Bracken. She's got lover's pox. What? She's got the clap. Aw, Anos. Anos, you terrible man. Why'd you do that? We do own the twins. Who's... That's just funny. Feel bad about that. But we're gonna need to find a spouse for Eleanor here. Can't waste, those inheritables. Probably will be another Celtigar or somebody worthy. So we'll come here to Prestige Game. Probably do matrilineal, honestly, right now. There's Emmett Bolin. He's lustful and patient. Bloody Thunder. This is a Don Darren offshoot house. Stannis Bolin is... Actually, I kind of fuck with that, I'm not gonna lie. You know what? And I think I'm okay with keeping the Bolin line alive. No, I'm not. Just because you're one of the Storm Kings. Mighty endeavor of the Celtigars. We could create a legend, but I don't think I want to do that right now. There seems to be a war going on here. The shy heir. No, the sly heir. So there's a Liberty War going on. Snake at Court. Menno Bloodhouse tried to seduce Eleanor, and she was like, fuck no, get away from me. Arthur Targaryen, or Celtigar, has hatched a dragon, and he's majestic, which is great. A Darion, I'm gonna keep that name. Are you getting educated right now, buddy? Nope. That's okay. Hopefully you end up hatching one of those dragon eggs, Maegor. Knight tutelage. Baylord Brock to Monterey's Corey. Sure. Teach that kid how to be a knight. So it seems to be there's some things going on throughout the world as, House Swan, yeah, House Swan, Bell. It looks like the Baratheons might lose this war. Marriage betrothal. Maegor Targaryen and Eleanor Celtigar, we're gonna send it. Are there any other wars going on throughout the realm? House Goodbrother are the Lord Paramounts of the Iron Islands. Which is always interesting to see. And the north seems to be alright. Trowbridge, you're one of my knights. You have some great stats. You want to marry a woman named Visera. She looks like she's high Valyrian. I'm going to say yes to that. Of course I'm going to say yes to that. We're gonna deal with the colonies ourselves. And thriving colony, we love to see it. We can come here to Valyria, which hopefully soon we'll be able to make our... We need to control 2 counties. Secret has been exposed. Aegon, the Leecher Celtigar, of having an, accusations. Alone in the kitchen. Lazy, gluttonous, we don't want... I'd rather you be lazy. And gluttonous. Terrence, one of our other sons. Of course, we're going to keep that name. I like Terrence Celtigar. Our own daughter is scheming against our court smith. Don't do that. Might be time for us to move into Illyria as well. Which we are. We're going to go ahead and spend the cash, and we will send a trusted courtier to do it. Are you married to anybody? You will be now. Maybe not. Thought we would have had an older, Why are you wandering? What the hell? Sure. Can also find you a spouse real quick just so you have one. Artemis, our cousin who's unlanded. You know what? No, we're gonna send Robert here. Robert and his wife. So here in Valyria, worm-infested volcano. We don't have enough cash to deal with that right now. Oh, I almost sneezed. Yeah, we're definitely going to need to rebuild Valyria quickly here. Questions of gender settled. Celtigaries is a female. Sweet, so she might lay eggs soon. She's getting massive. We have stewardship perk, which we're going to grab. Detailed ledgers for more taxes. Knight tutelage. You're a shitty knight, but yeah, sure. Just so my kid gets, knighted. Can't create the High Lordship yet. Of Valyria. Can't create the High Lordship of Zaldar Gorza. We might as well just do for shits and giggles, so we have it. And now we can create the Kingdom of Valyria title, which of course we're gonna do. And we're going to spend some cash to get... Why can't I build that? Are we building something else that I'm not paying attention to? Guess we're just gonna upgrade the settlement there. Valerios. Scheme at court. Timos. Come on, you You fucker, don't be doing that. Don't be doing that. You can get another legacy here. We could go into High Valyria. High Valyrian there. Scions of the Freehold. You can get Crown Bound. Celtigars are seen as loyal to the crown. However, I think we're gonna do blood. Just for right now. A little bit slow, there's not a lot of battles going on. Come on, everybody, stop fucking doing that shit. Magon the Shy has had Rainion, a dragon, court artifact claim. We've gained a personal claim. Lord Aegor Valerion. Got the... Okay, so he took... the crown of Aegor. Why the fuck does Aegor have a crown? Did he declare independence or something? No. Was that Magon that just got a dragon? I wasn't paying attention. Maegor. It was... Histax, the white dragon. I think I'm okay with that. Chart of our dynasty, Daeron and his wife that have Daeron again. Is there already a Daeron? There's not. Daeron it is. Educate the boy. Another dragon named Nightwind has been hatched. Dragons aplenty now because of us. And invite knights. We're gonna go ahead and do. Pet Mr. Krabs. Forgot we named our cat or our dog that. Good old Mr. Krabs. I think we're gonna spend some cash on some more men-at-arms here. We have crabs, pincers, red shells, crossbowmen, and mangonels. You get sea snakes, tithe crabs. Skirmishers and heavy infantry, those sound pretty good actually. Get them up to level 4. Can also have faith for some cash, which we're gonna do. We can station another men-at-arms, which we're gonna do. Probably gonna have to be here in Valyria, where they're not gonna get any buffs, but that's okay. They'll figure it out. We're gonna use that tax return that we got. Another scheme at court. Can you guys fucking stop? Violence. Reign of Valerion and Corwin. No, it's a domestic domestic disturbance. Domestic disturbance. Wasn't this the guy who was really happy that he was gonna marry her? Could stay out of it. Corwin could get killed by Rayella. Nah, we're gonna throw her in jail until she cools off. Stop hurting your husband, and we're instantly just gonna release her. Just simmer the fuck down, lady. Blessed are the meek. I was in shock when I caught my granddaughter Shiara trying to steal from a traveling chest of the visiting Lord Amaral. Humble. Arranged marriage. Daemon Celtigar and a 37-year-old woman? No. Brienne Baratheon. He's gonna marry the Stark girl. Fuck. Oh, that's because he went to the... Yeah, sure, we can marry the Stark girl. He went to the, to Old Town. Adrian, you want to marry Alyssa, some wandering woman who's beautiful? Sure. I forgot about getting you wed anyways, that's on me. You can marry that lady. So So we're making an absolute fuck ton of gold a month, 43 gold a month. We're gonna come in here and build up around Claw Isle as much as we can. Any additional things? I think it'd be cool to get a dragon pin there, so I'm not gonna waste anything there. Brackware is already all the way up that it can go. We can increase the guilds just a little bit. We'll come to Griffin's Rock. We'll build up the ports. Come here to House Scales. Wow, you guys have been neglected. I'm so sorry. We're gonna get you a trade port so you can make some cash. Crabsden. Military schools. It looks like Aegon here's been doing his job building things up. Strongbox still exists. Bronzehelm. Balon Valerius is still alive. He has a son, Aenys. He needs to get married. You're gonna marry a Celtigar because I will it. Keep your house alive. Sweet. Iron Aryan still exists. We'll come here to you. We'll arrange a matrilineal marriage. You'll marry Valar. Just because I don't want your house to go extinct. Adrian. Declare you regent. No. Mr. Krabs, the troublemaker. Lord Durham Mallory approaches me in rage. You leave my fucking dog. I'm not giving you 225 gold dragons. Leave my dog alone. Mr. Krabs is a good boy. Finer points. Trusting, forgiving, patient. Patient's pretty good. So we're gonna come here, arrange a marriage. Yeah, you'll marry our daughter. Pardon some criminals. Yeah, we'll pardon everybody. I don't care about crimes, really. I don't care if Timos isn't important to me. Declare you regent? Nope. We have enough heirs and spares. Not gonna worry about that. Too many held duchies, that's a lie, and you know it. Poor Grandier's looking good. Can we not change it to Valyrian? Right, so and then we have Rook's Rest here, which we can build up a little bit here. Rook's Rest. Tax assessors, we'll go ahead and buff that. And we're going to take a moment here to look and see if there's any new offshoot houses. Nope, still only the two, or the one, I mean. Yeah, I'm taking her land from the dwarf. Oh, they have protection. Well, maybe there'll be a reason for us to do that later on. Give Hayford to another Celtigar instead of some dwarf. Actually, there's an easy way. She's a dwarf too. Ick. Are they all dwarves? He's not a dwarf. So if we have her, like, killed, right? Like, if we have her murdered, and then it'll be Alysanne Hayford. We could marry you to a Celtigar. I'm gonna marry her to Alan. He's a fucking Giga Chad too. He's Herculean and handsome. Yeah, so you're gonna marry Alan. And then who's the lowly soul that's going to marry the dwarf? Yeah, I knew that wasn't gonna work. This new item that we have. Yeah, the heart antler is better in every single way, so I'm not gonna worry about that. Yay. Got another son. Laenor. Keep the name. True dedication. It is good to see Daron is so dedicated as of late towards his duties and being an heir. Good to know. He's at errand training. He's not prepared yet. Well, he's just now getting it. Lord Buckwell bids to need us. As his lord, we've been invited. He's Master of Laws. Illyria, Tully. His hand to the king. What the hell? Alan Stark of a Manderley Stark offshoot house. Oh no, House Cassell hasn't been founded yet. Things are kind of slow. I apologize, there's no epic battles or anything we haven't seen. Oh, there's a war here in the Reach. War for... Oh shit, so the High Towers are pressing a claim to take the Lord Paramountcy from the Tyrells. Betrothed can marry Adrian Celtigar and Lady Vincent. Stormlands? Did the Baratheons win that war? I think the Baratheons they did end up winning that. War against the tyranny from Night Song. Is that a Banefort? Toyne offshoot house? Sweet. Love to see that. Banefort, Toyne. No massive rebellions to deal with yet. We could try and Erwin has died. Scheme discovered. The Vile Fiend. Trying to murder somebody. Come on, Orson. Don't be doing that. Gonna go ahead and grab... Centralization, I guess. It's fine. Come here to our council. You're a terrible maester. I wish you would die already. Grab a tutor because I keep forgetting about it. Lord Tristan Rosby. Do you have any lands? You do, Rosby. Right. Married to Stokeworth. I mean, I suppose we could press some claims in the Stepstones, you know, to help. I don't know. I'm not too big. I'd rather honestly go to war and get Illyria and get some more of these Valyrian lands. And New Gis. Which, actually, you know what? Fuck it. We ball. We're gonna come to our courtier here, or not courtier, our council. And we're gonna have you press a claim on the lordship of Illyria. House Tyria's looking here with the development. Are they at 3 yet? They're at 2. They're very close to 3. In 8 months, they'll go up by 1. Our wife is pregnant again, which is great. She's ill, though. She's bedridden. Betrothed can marry. Kalon and Belgary Vincent. We're going to send that. And it's already getting pretty late in the video. We might not get to see this this war here. How many years is it going to take? I could also skip it. 17 months for the claim. Could skip to it so we could get a little action in the episode and get Illyria. Come and look at our dragon real quick. Aegon the Leecher has a dragon. He named it Corzion. Mullane, I really don't want you to marry some random ass guy. I'm gonna be honest with you. Ibert. Sure. Oh no, King Aegor the Shy died. Crispin Celtigar. Alright, can I, so Magon the Shy ascends the Iron Throne. Can I fucking tame my dragon? Because for some reason I have to do that. We'll go ahead and tame the dragon. And we're gonna become a dragon rider. Hell yeah. And we would like to deepen the bond. So, Aegor the Shy passed away of what old age? He died of heart failure. Obviously we're going to leave at once. We're gonna go to King Magon's coronation. We're gonna fly there. Complications following childbirth. So you're defiant. Obviously, eat well our dragon. She ate like a king. We are going to attempt to befriend the king. Anti-dragon warfare fascination, okay. Celtigary's dragon lore. Send to the Citadel and Dragonstone. Of course we're gonna do that. Damn. We gotta get our dragon lore up. Successor to the Knight of the Sand. And... to the skies. Doesn't deepen our bond though, that's okay. Emmett Bolin and Eleanor have had Lena Celtigar. Orb Grandier decrease, not too worried about that. Long may the king reign. Submission is good enough. We'll finish the coronation. We did not befriend the king. Bertrand Crakehall died. They never had any children, the Dark Crab. That sucks. Lordship of Illyria, see it done. Lord Tristan, the Grispin Rosby, was... I don't care. Too many held duchies, that's a lie, and you know it. Our granddaughter, Shiera, can marry. She's 15. There's Baelor Targaryen. Aegon. Aegor of the Iron Throne. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Bonding with Celtigaries, time well spent. Sweet, we've increased our bond some more. Just gonna go and pardon everybody. All of these people, it's always the same people that seem to be committing crimes. Bertram died. I think to get our dragon lore up a little bit, we're going to do a grand tour. It's just gonna be a well. Not a tour, that's a lie. We don't want to do a tour. Cancel. There's a tournament, actually. Probably not going to go to that. Pilgrimage is what we want to do. We want to visit... do a pious one. We want to go to Vicinius Hill, essentially, but we also want to stop at Dragonstone. Customize route. We want to go to Dragonstone. And then from Dragonstone, we want to go to High Tide. And then from High Tide, we want to visit the Red Keep. And then we also want to go to Rainey's Hill. Do that. Doesn't need to be anything crazy. And we will do that while we spend some more cash on our colonies, and then we're going to go to war. And that will be the end of the episode here. So we are going to turn Safaria. Do we do a castle or a city? We're gonna do a castle and we'll spend the 150 here. So we finished our first settlement here in Tyria. Which is great, love to see that. We're gonna come to our council and we will have increased development here. And Belanzor. Laura, Dragonstone. Oh hey, we found a dragon egg. Wait. Our dragon lore increases, we love that. Dragon's first flames. And while we're on our pilgrimage here, I'm going to create a rally point. And we're going to go to war, hopefully. So we're going to create a rally point here in Casteria. And we are going to declare war. Never mind, we can't do it because we're in an activity. Nut punch. You know, Bloodthirsty's pretty amazing there. Yeah, we're gonna take Bloodthirsty. We will sing a Valyrian song. Dragon doesn't like it. Yeah, I'm not wasting money on some wares there. Finish the pilgrimage. We'll return home. And then I will declare war. We visit the Gate of the Gods. Return home. We get some dragon lore increase, which is always good. And we're going to declare war on Illyria at the end of the episode here. We can draconically conquer the kingdom. Which we might as well just draconically conquer the kingdom of Valyria and Velos. We're gonna rally all here. Stewardship perk, we're gonna grab War Profiteer because we're at war at the moment. We're gonna move everybody together and obviously put us as the commander because of our dragon. We're gonna take our 20,000 men and we are going to set sail to Illyria. How much cash are we gonna burn for those 20,000 men? 101 coins. Growing debauchery. Our daughter becomes a milk of the poppy. I see a dragon, a girl dragon then. So we have 2 female dragons. So we're gonna get the disembarkment debuff, but I don't think it's gonna matter. Battlefield Knighthood, the good-natured Orathar. Hell yeah, we're gonna knight him. He has his own personal arms, my good aunt. And Crispin had a child, Anos. Of course, we're gonna use that name. We're gonna educate the boy. We're not gonna siege anything out and destroy any buildings. We're just gonna enforce demands here. Elaine, you're gonna marry Magor. Oh, you won't accept it? Alright, so we're gonna enforce demands here. We're gonna disband, and then I'm actually gonna go to her. We're gonna go to her son. We're gonna go to Elaine. Sure. Because the faith differs, right? So they won't accept that marriage. I was hoping I could, keep that faith alive. Oh, sweet. Okay, so she will join our court. No. Try and read the Valyrian words, which it works there that time. Vagon. Yeah, forget farming, come and join our court. I'm gonna raise you to nobility. Crab's Return is a terrible nickname. I'll be back in a second. I'm gonna... Right, so I quickly just changed the name to My Larry's. Sounds more Valyrian. We'll find him a spouse here. Jane Darkland. And then we'll go back to her. So she's one of our courtiers, so she should surely accept being wed to Magor now. Which she does. So if we come over here to Illyria, we now have Illyria. So we're going to create the High Lordship of Valyria here. Can't create the kingdom just yet. So we can start restoring this area now, which we're going to do at the end of the episode. We're going to send one of our vassals to do it. If I can find Kalon here, he'll do it himself. Or we'll send Alan to do it, actually. Vagon, the guy we just rose up, you'll do it. You'll take your lady wife, Jane Darkland, with you. Maester died. Sweet. He was a terrible, shitty, disloyal maester. We're gonna get a better one, hopefully. And we're gonna end the episode here. So we get young Maester Ingram. Or, yeah, Ingram. He still might be a little shit at his job, but he's better than the disloyal one we had before. So, we've taken Illyria. It's now ours, which is great to see. We can construct a duchy building, which we're gonna do here. The Great Port of Illyria, we're going to construct that. And we're going to end the episode with expanding Celtigar claims to Old Valyria by taking Illyria. And starting to colonize Velos. And thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. We're close to 500 subscribers. I'd love to get there. If we could get to 500 this year, it would be amazing. And we're gonna ask our head of faith for some more gold. And thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. I know I already said that. But take it easy, and I'll see you guys in the next one.